name is Nihal. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about Instagram shooting and how to build an Instagram account in 2022. We all know the platform is hyper saturated. It's super hard to grow on it. And so today I've asked my friend Vanessa if I could tag along on one of her shooting days to see sort of the behind the scenes of what it takes to be an Instagram influencer, as well as how she built her whole platform on Instagram. I'm very intrigued and very curious because Instagram is a platform I definitely struggle with, and I don't know, like maybe potentially it would be something I would like to pursue. I do like taking pictures and I do like video format. If that is the case for you too, I feel like we have so much to learn from somebody who has made it. I made my way downtown on a super hot day to meet up Vanessa and her friend Stefa. They usually shoot together and they very so kindly let me come on one of their shooting sessions. I can't see anything. Okay.
It's so sunny.
So this is Vanessa.
Hi guys.
What's your Instagram ad?
Oh my god, V Petrelli. Go see, go like, go follow.
Yes. And what's your TikTok ad?
TikTok is the same, V Petrelli. Everything is V Petrelli, YouTube, all of it.
Awesome.
Go check me out. Thank you so much.
I feel so honored to be upon like two Instagram queens.
Stop, you're so cute. We're struggling a little bit right now, trying to get good lighting, but it's part of the process.
Yes.
It's a really hot day in Montreal today. It's very humid, so. And Nihal brought us water. She's so cute.
Of course. Hydration first.
Hydration queen.
So this is Stefa.
Hello, my name is Stefa. Nice to meet you all.
What's your Instagram ad?
So my Instagram ad is at Stefa Sadi, and TikTok and everything is the same thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, catch me on there. Catch me with Vanessa all the time. We're struggling.
Yes, you guys are like a dynamic duo.
Like, we don't know what else to do.
We're always together. If there's wind, if it was windy today, I would not shoot. I did it. I was shooting with my mom 2 days ago, and I literally had mental breakdown. I was like, Mom, I can't. I was like, I cannot.
Shooting pictures with a friend is truly a collaborative process. So what you see here is they start out by showing an inspiration picture of a pose they have in mind, and then they take some test pictures in the spot they chose of each other just to see if they like the composition and the lighting before shooting the actual pictures.
That we're both hard on ourselves, but I find sometimes I just post and I'm like whatever, and I think you just don't even post at all. Or like depending what we're shooting,
I think this
it's
is
like
true.
my looks, I see their, like I post them, and then I'm like, what about this picture you took?
Yeah,
what about
like,
this picture you took?
They
I'm
are
like, wait, don't you have
deleted.
this? And you're like, no, they're not good.
You know the thing is, it's my hair. I feel like it's always my hair. If I don't like the way it looks, I'm not posting the picture.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or even the outfit. If it's like the background doesn't look good with the outfit, I'm crazy and I'm like, I could do better.
Yeah.
So then I don't even post
That's true. It's like, you know, you could do better.
It's not
so
even
you,
a
like,
self-confidence
second.
thing. It's like, aesthetically speaking, I don't like this picture.
Yeah.
I see.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's valid.
Like, it's like self-love, but like, this picture's really good.
And you guys don't edit your pictures much, so
No, barely.
Well, that's why, so I try to take good lighting so that I don't have to edit it, but like we don't even.
No,
I like to turn down the contrast a lot because I like having that soft effect.
Yeah.
So it's not too harsh.
Yeah, sometimes
I
it's
do
a bit
that a
of-
lot, and I
bit
increase
of
the shadows.
Yeah, the shadows decrease the highlights.
Yeah, decrease the highlights is number one if you want a glowy skin. Like if you
Sometimes
want to
the
look
warmth-
tan in the summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
The warmth we have to adjust a little higher, warmer if it's too cool or too blue.
Yeah, but that's why if
I
it's
think
too
that's
blue,
it. But it's
don't
like
even
really
shoot.
minimal, like on Lightroom, like barely, if not on your actual camera.
I do
oh
on
my
my camera
god,
roll.
you use
Not.
Lightroom?
Yeah.
Wow,
I used to use
dedication.
Lightroom.
I find I used to
Find
edit a
it.
lot, or I think when I was
Me
trying
too.
to find my style, and I feel like we're always trying to find our styles, and like we're not. Like
still finding our style.
Yeah, like you like something one day, and then the next day you don't.
Like this,
and
I'm like, what am I wearing right now?
like we're very like all
Stop
over the
it.
place. No, but it's true. So I find that like even your editing style, you know, you start off thinking this is so good,
start
and
off
then
strong.
you're like, no, I don't like it. Or like it's more snow and blue, and you gotta like adjust. And there's barely any sunlight in the
Yeah,
winter,
that's true.
and then I find in the summer like it's too harsh. I think we're always like adjusting. I
We're
don't know,
always
like,
complaining, basically.
They're not complaining. I don't know.
No, you're
We're
just
not-
perfectionists.
Exactly.
There's
That's
a
what I
difference.
like to say.
From the outside perspective, you guys are doing great, and your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. Like, I feel like
Zoom into that. Zoom into this.
I can't zoom.
I love it.
Okay, there you go.
It's so funny though, because you say that like outside looking in, but then we think we're doing, you know, not a horrible job, but we're so hard on ourselves for no reason.
Because you can always do better, but
Exactly.
at the same time, that's kind of unrealistic.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
And how do you do better? By growing and by
Trial and error,
having things
experiences,
to work on,
people,
so.
your surroundings, the people you meet in the community.
but we're not letting ourselves grow. We're like, we need to be perfect now.
And I think it's also
This is
hard.
just a therapy session.
Yeah, this is like a venting session. I think there's also that, and then how there's so many things we have no control over. So just the algorithm and how things like pictures, videos, TikToks, this platform, that platform, how much time do you dedicate to each? You know, you're so proud of something, and yes, you post for yourself, but you also post because, you know, you connect with other people, and then when that post doesn't do as well or anything like that, it takes a toll on you, and it kind of just anything. Like personally, I find, you know, you can post so much, but I'm still not growing as much as I want to, or even try to. And then for some people, it's like overnight and they continue, and some people, it's like there's a lot of
And then you
comparison.
reflect on yourself.
And it's hard, and it takes a toll. And I think that you're never. I don't think being so like the most confident person exists. I think that like it's impossible because there's always something. It's hard when the algorithm is always changing. How Instagram used to be one thing, now it's something else. And those
That's
are
true.
things, you know, we have no control over. So I think that, you know, I remind myself why I do it.
It's funny because every content creator I know has the exact same experience. Like,
Yeah.
we're all going through this together. Even though you think you're alone, or even though you think like, oh, you're just at the beginning of your journey, even if you have a certain amount of followers, or it doesn't matter what stage of your career you're at, you're always doubting yourself.
I think it's also like you don't know, or until you actually meet other people, like before meeting Vanessa, or before just connecting and going to events, because with COVID obviously that wasn't a thing, so it's not like we were able to meet anybody, or just the people we meet online. And I guess once you actually have these real conversations, you kind of realize that we're all just really normal, and like you know that, and like we know that, but to hear it from so many other people, and we're just having fun, and we're all normal girls. We're just
Exactly.
we're just trying to,
humans.
you know, we're living life. We're
Just a couple content creator gals trying to make it in the world.
So now you guys are going to change your...
Yes, we're going to change our outfits. We have like a whole changing room in our cars. This is what we do. So we pack like a couple, well, more like 5 outfits today, and I bring a duffel bag. So you guys come follow along. We'll show you the
Let's
duffel
see
bag.
it. As you can see here, their wardrobe is literally in the trunk of their car. They've packed about 4 to 5 outfits that they've put together the night before. And yes, they just change in the car or on the street if it's not too risky. And if that's not dedication, then honestly, I don't know what is.
Stop. Do you think?
I don't know. Maybe. I was not prepared.
The lighting is so bad.
Here you can see that Stefa is tilting the phone slightly to get a better angle of Vanessa's outfit. I never thought this would be how these videos are taken, but yeah, now you're onto the secret as well. Sharing the vision.
We're sharing the vision, guys. It's so funny because like you see a picture online, you're like, oh my god, like anyone could do that. Like it takes so like fast to take a picture, but like we're literally talking about it as if it's this whole videography process, which is
Yeah,
fun.
it's not easy.
We're just very specific. I have a mood board I can show you.
Yes, please do.
So this is what happens. This is what I do. I have inspo pics. Like, okay, I know that's mine, but I wanted, like, let's say for this outfit, I wanted to do a walk like that, or I like this angle to sit down. This is Laetitia, she's so cute. But I like that,
Yeah.
like that's fun. I stole Nihal's vlog camera.
Hello.
She went to go get a water at the pharmacy because it's currently 6,000 degrees outside. Anyway, so we will bring you on some exclusive BTS content. This camera is so good. I need a new camera. This is cute.
Cute.
I started, well, I think we both started for the same reason. Like, we just always loved taking pictures, which I think is how everyone started. But more seriously, I knew I wanted to follow a creative career in my future, so I was like, okay, we need to really work hard at this. And keep a consistent posting schedule, but I also really loved it. Like, it was a huge hobby of mine, a huge passion, and it made me so happy. So I started at the beginning of COVID, and it was just a hobby to do, and I kept pursuing it because I loved it, and I think that's the same reason that you do. But then it's also like, you do want to do it as a career potentially, and you do want to have all these fun opportunities.
I think, I think personally it was more same thing. Like, I always loved taking pictures growing up. It was always my favorite thing to do. I used to be a figure skater, and we used to travel a lot everywhere. So I was one of those people that was like, let me take pictures everywhere I go, make those Facebook albums. Who remembers where you would post everything on Facebook?
Oh my god,
those like albums. And yeah, it kind of like, I would say I always took pictures of what I was doing, and I was never in them myself. So I used to always post stories on Instagram, post what I was doing, but post more of like things and other people versus like me. So I kind of, same thing around COVID time, I was like, let me post more, let me, even just as a confidence thing and as a, let me show myself, figure out what I like, figure out like how I wanna, I guess, be in the picture. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but
yeah, that makes sense.
I think through time, like, you don't expect to do well or things to go well. I think for myself, it's just a slower growth. It's not like my main focus because I do work full time and I do have another career, and it's kind of like, you know, you do this on the side and you're given opportunities and you're working with so many brands, and I think that that's all like extra. Again, there's so much out of your control that like if you were to focus on every little thing, like we'd go crazy. Like, it just doesn't, it's not realistic. And I think, I guess the one thing I would say is just not to believe everything you see online, and I think that
That's number one.
as you get older, you realize that, and you're able to kind of filter through like different people and different, you kind of can see what really is not real, I would say. But for the younger generation, I think it's hard for them to kind of see what, I don't know, kind of.
What is real and what is curated.
Yeah, I think that, I think as you get older, you kind of, you can tell, but when you're younger, just think of all the ones, or you know, Gen
It's so
Z.
deep on here.
I don't know. I'm like, we're not
is an
doing
inspirational
well.
Words
speaker.
are flowing.
The words are flowing. The words are
Get her on a
flowing.
podcast.
Oh no.
Connecting with others.
That's
Honestly,
true. I think community, and I think
the community for
it's
sure.
the COVID that made those connections stronger and made you realize that, like, hey, depending where you are in life, sometimes you're not meeting people. You're not. It's like, if you're not going to school, if you don't have a job, or that you're with so many people, if you're not out there and going out, and like, where are you meeting people? You're not.
Yeah.
So it's kind of,
we do it for ourselves and our passion, but also if I didn't meet half of the content creators or half of the people from Montreal that I met online, I don't think I would have kept this up as long as I have.
Yeah,
I don't think. I think it keeps you going, and it just
helps you grow.
it helps you grow. It helps you learn.
Yeah.
And
Be more confident, be more social. I think personally,
confidence is number one.
Yeah,
like, I've learned so much confidence through all of my friends.
Yeah.
Community, number one. And it's just so fun to talk to people online. It sounds so like trivial, but every time someone asks where my top is from, or like, where is this restaurant you love, it just makes me feel so happy, because it's like I'm sharing a part of my life with other people and with my friends, and you create this whole, like, little world on the internet. And it's fun. It's just,
and a lot of it is
fun
also
connection.
stuff that like you would have done anyway.
Exactly. Like,
It's like on your
in your daily life, you would've done it.
we're just taking those extra few pictures, but it's not like we're so much going out of our way. Like, it's more natural, I would say. And I guess that's where you kind of decide kind of who you want to follow and why you follow certain people.
Outfit number 2 change. Stefa number. Outfit number 3 is Stefa number 2.
And you number 3?
Mine is a number 3.
All right, let's go.
And then here the gals are just shooting some more looks in the 32-degree weather. I was super tired at this point, even though like I did nothing, but the girls kept their spirits super high and they just kept going despite the heat. It really takes a lot of patience to keep doing this for hours, and I knew that going into it. I knew it would be difficult, but definitely not to such a high level.
That's so good. That's so good. I think I actually prefer without sun.
Without?
This is the fake walking that I do.
So is it outfit number 3 for you?
Yeah, outfit number 3 and outfit number 4.
4 for Vanessa. Vanessa, not Victoria.
Not Victoria, guys. Get it right. Yo, you know what I like get scared? Is it coming out?
Okay.
Now we're in business.
Now we're talking.
Ew, there's glue everywhere. It's like, wait like a second. I mean, I would say as often as you feel comfortable with, but if you really want to start growing, at least every 2 days.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I feel like especially at first, post a lot of reels, a lot of photo dumps, pictures, whatever you like, but quality is important, but quantity is also important in the beginning stages because you need to reach an audience and you need people to know that you're always going to have consistent content. And it also gives you a feel for what you like, and the more you post, the more you're going to understand what works and what doesn't. So you're speeding up the process basically. So I would always recommend, I think when I first started, I would post twice a day and I would annoy everyone on my feed, but it was worth it. But again, whatever you can and whatever you feel comfortable with. I used to do both when I first started. I can't really tell you if it helped. I feel like it probably didn't, but I did it anyways. Now I don't use hashtags and I don't tag any accounts. And some of my posts still do bad, so I mean maybe there is a strategy to that. Listen, I don't know, but I think it's just so much pressure. You have so much to deal with anyways, trying to figure out how you're going to grow, growth strategies. They just take up so much space in your thoughts, and I personally prefer to just, you know, post whatever I like. I took Neats and Raiders class for content creating. I feel like it's worth it if you're a beginner and you really know nothing about videography or photography. I mean, I'm not a professional photographer, but I mean just like how to take good angled photos, what rates you should charge. So I think if you're really interested in it, it could definitely be an investment. Personally, I was a little bit, not advanced, but I've already been doing it for a while, so I don't think it was as worth it for me for the price. What was worth it was the rates, like what to charge and how to determine like how to email a brand and more the business aspect of things. But overall, I think it depends on the person.
Do you feel like most information is out there for free?
Yeah, at least right now, definitely, especially with TikTok, you can find anything on that app. So definitely don't waste your money if you're already starting out and you don't think it's an investment.
Yeah.
I mean, you can if you want to. I definitely did when I first started. But right now, I don't, unless it's a huge brand that I really want to work with. And usually if it's a really big brand, they probably won't reply to my emails anyways. I've never personally reached out to a PR agency, or a Montreal agency, because usually it depends on your location. They reach out to you first because they just know who the content creators are in the area. But you can definitely, and that's a really great idea if you want to make like a long-term contract or collaboration with them. Okay, that's a hard-hitting question. Again, I know it's such an annoying answer, but everyone is different because it's so true. And I feel like no matter what strategies you use, whenever you're going to grow, it's going to happen at a time that it's already planned, right? Like you can't really expect when it's going to come. So for me personally, I've been doing it for 2 years now. So I would say it took me 2 years to get to where I am. And it was a period of not growing at all, and then just all at once I got a bunch of followers. Same with Stefa. So I would say that, but again, like I know people who go from 0 to 100 million followers in a day, so don't let that stop you. But definitely it's good to have personal goals. It's really important.
The behind the scenes of changing outside.
This doesn't even match. Girl.
Yes.
Outfit check. Cute. She thrifted this locket and it's adorable. Or not locket, it's a pendant. Adorable. They're very in now. We're going to eat because we're starving. She got the Drift Avenue tote.
Yes.
Such a slay. And now we're going to Parma Cafe.
Yeah.
This is a food vlog. Basically. I'll take when you're walking. Cute.
Stefa, get in the shot.
Yeah, guys. I'm doing both of you guys.
We are starting.
Slay.
That is the end of the vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm so sorry I did such a terrible job vlogging the whole thing. I got really camera shy for some reason, which is so strange because they are both content creators, so they would definitely understand, but still. Regardless, thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Vanessa and Stefa for sharing some tips and tricks with us all. And I hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you in my next one.